Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the United States. In the last episode, we were able to retake Sao Paulo and push the Brazilians back enough to force them to capitulate. We fully annexed Brazil, and then we lined up against Bolivia, justified against Bolivia, and took down Bolivia. So that is good. That gets us some resources. Primarily a bunch of tungsten, a little bit of steel. It looks like they're going to need to get some stuff repaired, which actually is fine. Let's go ahead and prioritize repairs. Get that done. So, yeah, we got a lot of rubber coming in. And then we're going to have that tungsten. So, hopefully we aren't importing tungsten anymore, because we probably don't need it. Once we fix that infrastructure, we definitely won't need that tungsten. Let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get it going. We're currently justifying against Paraguay. Mountain Infantry 2 is done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
One thing I did not set up was any actual battle plans against Paraguay, so we'll go ahead and get those in there so that our units can get the planning bonus. Might as well finish off the mountain infantry. This is going to need a lot of work. Like, they're going to need logistics, they're going to need signals, they're going to need a field hospital, they're going to need support artillery most likely, and support anti-air. Support any tank? No. Support any air. But I'm going to need more experience for that. Alright, so we got our electric torpedoes. Continue to improve our ships. I think my plan was to design a new heavy ship. A new battleship. So I think we're probably ready to do that. I think we are probably ready to do that. Let's do that. Alright, let's duplicate this. Heavy battery 4s. Let's see, what do we want to do with the heavy battery 4s? That's that battery, that's that. So those are the two forward batteries. The two aft batteries are definitely going to need to be Mark IV heavy batteries. So that's two aft batteries. 4 turrets. 4 main battery turrets. Do I really want to do a plane catapult? Or would we be better off going with more secondary dual-purpose secondaries? You know what? Let's go with the dual-purpose secondaries. You're going to be dual-purpose secondaries. You're going to be better anti-aircraft guns. You're going to be better anti-aircraft guns. Best engines. Battle cruiser? No, battleship armor. That's what we want. 13-inch belt, 6-inch deck. 13.3 knots? Really? Max speed? Advanced radar, advanced fire control. Really, we can only get 13 knots out of this thing. If we went battle cruiser, we went with lighter armor. We get more speed out of it, but still not a ton. So our anti-aircraft guns reduce our max speed? Anti-air 2.5. Anti-air 4.0. So what if I went and said, instead of these, let's go with dual-purpose secondaries. And just remove those guns. 17 knots. And what if we remove the battery? We can get up to 24 knots. I want these to be kind of faster battleships. Because if we look at, like, our aircraft carriers, they have a max speed of 36.4 knots. Max speed of 26.2 knots. So I want something that can carry some heavy guns and yet still keep up with the fleet. 24.7. That's better. Now, it doesn't tell me if these are double or triple turrets. Because realistically, at this point, these will be triple turrets rather than doubles. It doesn't get that detailed. And we'll stick with our dual-purpose secondaries for anti-air, because they're going to be in a carrier group, so they're going to have air cover anyway. Radar fire control. You know what? Yeah, let's go with this, and we'll call this our Iowa class. Save it. And carrier group 2 is going to get... No. Carrier group 3 is going to get them. Now, these guys can't be refit, obviously, because they're completely different hulls. 26.2 knots on these North Carolina class. Okay. What about our aircraft carriers? Should we make a MacArthur-class aircraft carrier? Or maybe a Lindbergh-class aircraft carrier? Let's see. Deck armor. Some additional hangar space. Hangar space, hangar space. Anti-aircraft guns. Some good radar. Best engines. Secondaries. Dual-purpose secondaries. Yeah. And yeah, let's call this... Oh. The Lindbergh class. There you go. And what I'll probably do is queue them in. Just in serial rather than parallel. Let's get a nuclear reactor going there. Let's see. Let's get some military factories in Ecuador. Alright, when is our justification going to be done? 23rd of July. Sounds good. We need some chromium. Turkey has some. We don't need any of that from Portugal. Actually, if I want to queue in... two of those at the same time. Yeah, we're gonna need that steel. Alright, we'll get some steel from Germany for now. We'll continue to get chromium from Turkey. We're going to be pretty good on tungsten once we're done all of this. Alright, the other thing we need to do is manage our subjects, which I don't think they are ready. Oh, we can lower your autonomy. There you go. Alright, so we got our F-86s. Let's go ahead and get those guys going. Alright, let's get some planes working. Now, it was suggested that we take out Portugal. And then one thing we could do is basically just justify and declare war on them, invite our allies, let our allies take care of business. Well, certainly an idea. I'm not entirely sure about that, because it seems a little cheesy to me. Since I do have full control over the peace conferences. But I'm definitely probably going to want to take Portugal, because it basically gives us a beachhead in Europe without having to do a naval invasion. Also, probably taking Liberia might not be a bad idea to give us a foothold in Africa as well. So those are thoughts. But our primary concern right now is consolidating our power in the Americas. Let's see. Portugal has all the tungsten. Liberia has a bunch of rubber, so that's actually not bad. Was that July, right? That was July. Okay, I was like... Alright, Uruguay. You have 10 to 17 divisions. You actually have some ships. That's interesting. I don't know if we can justify against you. How long is that going to take? 140 days? Go ahead and do it. Alright, so we're probably good. We can go ahead and stop our naval exercises. So those ships are a little banged up. They can probably stand to get back to port and get some repairs. These old battleships. I could upgrade them to Colorado class, apparently. Nah, we'll keep them. Okay, that's all done there. I'm not worried about the MPs. We'll probably want to get modern tank destroyers. We're almost certainly going to want to start transitioning factories to the Pat. Oh, what happened? Justification's done. Alright, come on, let's get this where it needs to be. Yeah, we got 20,000 of those in stock. So we're going to switch over to making patents. And once we have a sizable stockpile, we're going to switch over our tank divisions to use patents instead of T-20s.
Fall in. Ready to move. Ready, sir.
Need a new commander. And a new color. There we go. We're still training? Yep, we're still training the rest of those. We're almost done. Okay, so you declare war. Declare war. Conquer. We're not calling allies. Send. Launch our attacks. We don't actually have any air cover there. So, you guys move there. Good. You guys move there. There you go.
Ready, sir. Fall in.
Alright, modern tank destroyer is done. Modern SPGs. Fuel refining. Well, I guess we'll just finish off the air tree. How many troops is Argentina going to have? 53 divisions at most. And again, this is a lot of forests, a lot of mountains. Alright, we annex them. Alright, you guys line up against Argentina. And then once we take Paraguay, we'll use these guys as well. You shouldn't really need to worry about the armor. Now we do have a lot of planes down here. So maybe worth bringing, like, some of our armor down here. Should probably go ahead and grant some statehoods. Sure, why not? Let's see. What are we also doing here? We're not importing tungsten anymore. Free military factories. Let's throw that into modern tank destroyers. Modern self-propelled artillery. Let's then back off of our medium tank destroyers. And guess we can research some sub-tech, though I don't tend to like to use subs. But, no, we'll continue working on that. Wow, we suddenly need absolutely tons of chromium. And even some rubber? That seems dubious. Alright. Modern self-propelled artillery. I guess these modern vehicles use a lot of chromium. Yeah, we're gonna switch over. Start stockpiling. Actually, we can probably completely remove medium tanks from the list. And these medium tank destroyers. And the SPG. Invest in the infrastructure of Nebraska. Okay. Sure, we'll do that. What do they want? An additional level infrastructure has been constructed in Nebraska. Is that even possible? No, it's not. Wow, really? You're gonna give me that event when it's not even possible to fulfill it. There needs to be some conditions checking there. Alright, when's this gonna be done? 17th of November. Alright, so a month out. Alright, so then that gets us that. So we'll start working on jet bombers. I'm not building any ships because we're short on chromium. Okay. Man, that's going to be an issue. Well, we're not buying steel, but we're buying chromium instead. See, this should not be the USS New Mexico. This should be the USS Iowa. Alright, well, I believe we've reached the end of the episode here. Oh, it wasn't a month out, it was 2 months out. What am I thinking? Alright. Well.
Attention!
Go ahead and set that up. And so next episode, we should get our war with Uruguay. And then we'll start setting up for Argentina. And then eventually Chile. Because I believe Peru is in... Yeah, Peru is in the other faction. I don't necessarily want to mess with just yet. And then we'll see about getting ourselves our footholds established in Europe and Africa. Oh, well, this is actually owned by Portugal as well. I don't know if that's enough. But we'll see. Okay. Oh, there's Portugal down there. Right, right. Okay, yeah, that'll... Portugal will give us both of those. Okay, so we'll end here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.